Okay, everyone. Today we will be showing a demo of the TrainZilla Coach app. It is available from trainzilla.in or you can go directly to app.trainzilla.in for the login page. Once you log in, you will land on the login page of the TrainZilla Coach app. If this is your first time here, after logging in, you'll be redirected to the onboarding page. Let's start with that. The onboarding process consists of 6 steps. First, personal information. Second, contact and bank information. Third, professional information. Fourth, availability details. Fifth, transformation. Sixth, and final, testimonies. Please note that not all steps are mandatory to add it in the onboarding. You can do it later from the profile section. All of these steps are important to create your public profile, both on the web and in the client app. Let's begin. For personal information, we will add the gender and date of birth. You can either select the date or simply type it in, for example, 24. We are doing this quickly just to show how the onboarding process works. Here, we will add our information. Next is contact information and bank details. These are required for payouts from your clients. For demo purposes, we will be adding a dummy data for bank details. Please make sure that you enter the correct bank details for payouts. Once you have added the bank details, the third step is professional details. These are required to display your professional qualification and capabilities to potential clients, both on the web and in the client app here. You can add your bio. For now, we are just adding dummy data to show how it is done. We could also add the social media links such as Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook. All we need to do is add the links, and this will redirect users directly to our public profiles. Now we can add our profile picture. We want this to be our profile picture. We can also add other images to show our clients what kind of training environment we provide. Images of your certifications or any achievements will be a good option to add. Next, we have availability. Here we capture the slots available. For example, we might work 5 days in the morning in Asia, Calcutta time from 7 a.m. to 9:30. This will help automating the scheduling of your sessions or maybe check-ins with your clients, which can be booked by both coaches and clients both. We can change this to any other time, like working until 5 p.m. at max. We can add multiple transformations of your clients with their agreement to be shared on your profile. We could add before or after images so that we create a proper marketing funnel. These transformations will be shown on both our web and public profiles and client app both. We can also add multiple testimonials with the comments and images of the clients, which will also be shown in our profile and personalized web link. For now, we can use some dummy data, but it is better to add real data to create a good profile. Once the onboarding is complete, we get to the select subscription page. Currently, there are two subscriptions available, a monthly subscription for $499 and a yearly subscription for $4,999. We also provide a 15-day trial period for everyone. We can always start the trial period to see all the functionalities and start using them immediately. Just click on Start Free Trial, and the trial period will begin for 15 days. Now, the first thing after onboarding, we can see the dashboard where all the KPIs or metrics that help us grow our business are displayed. Our business details will be shown on the dashboard, such as session in the specific week, monthly revenue, active clients, and active subscriptions for our plans. On the session section, everything is empty right now because we just completed onboarding. On the dashboard, we can see all the KPIs. On the left hand side, we have the profile section. When we click on the profile, we can see all the information we just entered in the onboarding process. We can edit or update the subscription after we buy a subscription. All the details will be shown. You can cancel at any time. Your professional info, which you have entered, will appear here. You can update this information anytime from this page, which will be reflecting immediately in your web link and client app profile. If you look on the right hand side, you will see the View Public Profile button. This will generate your personalized web page link. You can share this link with your clients and your network to gain more clients and directly receive inquiries and invitations from the web page itself. This can be used as your personal website. On the right hand side, you will also see the option to request coaching with Chandrika Negi, which is the domain name we are using for this profile. Here, your clients can add their ID and you will receive an invitation request on the platform. We have sent the invitation from the email ID to get both rights. The third menu item is invitations. If you look, we just clicked on invitations. Right now, there are no invitations yet, but you can see the invitation and we just entered from your public website has now appeared in your invitations page. You can accept or reject the invitation. If you accept, the client will be added to your client's page. If you reject it, you can send an invitation later. Let's accept this invitation. Now you can invite your clients from the send invitation website. They will immediately receive on their client app. They will receive the request directly in the TrainZilla client app, which they can accept. So if we want to send an invitation, for example, to a client, we simply send the invitation. The client can do the same thing in return. Next, we have the billing page. This is a very important feature. In billing, we can create our plans, view our subscriptions for our plans from clients, and see the payments made towards our subscriptions and plans. At the moment, we do not have any plans created yet. So let's create a plan. These plans will be shown on our public profile on both the web and the app. So let's create a plan. Here's our basic plan. The most important thing is to add the amount for this plan in pays. I know this is the nuisance of our app, but we will fixing it very soon. The amount is not in rupees, but it will be shown in rupees on both the web page and the profile in TrainZilla client app. For example, if this plan costs 2000 rupees, we will enter it as 2 lakh spice. This is a monthly plan with payments due once a month. The basic plan includes a diet and workout schedule for a month with 2 check ins every month. We can add any details according to our client's preferences. Here we mention 2 sessions included for 1 month. We add it, create it, and now the plan has been created. The basic plan for the client is created. The price is 2000 rupees billed once a month. The basic plan description includes how many sessions are provided. Plan link. This is an active plan. We can make it inactive, and we can also see when it was created. Once we are done with this plan, we can make it inactive and create a new plan. Then that new plan would be shown. We can create as many plans as we want. This was a basic plan. Now we want to create a standard plan, which would be 3000 monthly. After turning on the plan, it gives 4 sessions. So sessions of 4, and these will be shown on both our web page and the client app profile from where clients can subscribe the plan. If we want to see the plan, let's go to the profile section. Let's go to the view public profile. We need to check if the plan is being displayed. We can see the plan is created, coaching plan 3000 and basic plans. To buy these plans, clients have to download the TrainZilla app for clients, and they can directly subscribe to these plans from the mobile application. We have now seen the dashboard, profile, invitation, and billing. Now, the most important part of the platform is clients. This is where all the data related to clients will appear. Once we accept the invitation or our client accepts the invitation, the client gets added into the client page. Just to give some context, this is not an active client because the client has not bought a subscription yet. But still, we can build a workout plan and a diet plan for our client. We can also see the information about our client. Based on this, we can create the workout plan and write it out. Let's take a look at the information for this client. This is the basic information for the client, which we have gathered from the onboarding process in the client app. We have calculated the BMI, the recommended intake, which is the calories needed according to their goal, their progress, and their current goal. This is the basic info. We also ask for front and back profile photos, but it is up to the clients if they want to add them. We are asking for health and measurement information. For example, if there are any health conditions or measurements needed to calculate other things. Then we have the progress history. Our client app has a progress tracking feature where users can load off their measurements and weight and even share images of their current condition through inbuilt chat and keep logging their measurements. So this is the info for a client captured and calculated through client app, so you don't have to do it manually. We can directly see the day logs for the client. The day logs will show all the logs, the diet and workouts, the clients which they have logged in the app. Right now, it won't show any data because we haven't created any workout or diet plan, and the client hasn't logged any data, anything yet. But once we create a diet plan or workout plan, we can see it here. So let's create a diet plan for this client. When we click on diet plans, it will show all the diet plans. Currently, there are no diet plans. So let's just create a diet plan. Add diet plan will show the interface for creating a new diet plan. We can create a diet plan in multiple ways. We can create a plan for one day or just one meal and continue creating as needed. If we want to create a plan for a single meal, we simply select the option to create a plan for example, breakfast, starting from today. We can add multiple meals. These meals can be either a raw food item or a recipe. Our database supports both options. For instance, if we want to add a raw ingredient like eggs, we just search for eggs. The system will show us the available egg options, including raw eggs. We can then select the portion size we need, and it will display the calories and macronutrients accordingly. Let's say we increase the portion to 150 grams. We want to include raw eggs for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. For Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we might want to add something else, so we add another meal. For these days, we can assign cheese as an alternative to eggs. Cheese is a good substitute. For the next 4 days, we can have cheese for the 8 a.m. breakfast, using the same 150-gram quantity. This will be reflected in the user's app. We can also add a recipe link from YouTube or any other website, and it will be shown in the app. If we want, we can include meal images to provide a better understanding. The app will display the same information. Once we finish creating this meal plan, for example, just the breakfast part, we can save it and the plan will be created. Now, if we want to create a plan for lunch, we can add one more plan, which will show us lunch. Or if we want to create a plan only for Monday, we can just add Tuesday and keep selecting the items or add the items as needed. Please remember to select days and show the quantity. Make sure to select the days so that the specific item will be shown in the app for the users or clients. Let's look at the workout plans now. When we go into the workout section, it is similar to the diet plans. We click on add workout plan, we can add multiple workout plans. For example, if we prefer a push pull leg split, we add push. Include a description like for chest, shoulder, and triceps, and select the number of days. We can choose Monday and Thursday, for example. We can add exercises from browse catalog or add them manually. If something is not available in our database, we can add a manual row. We can do this in both diet and workout sections. When we browse the catalog, it shows all the muscle groups. Based on that, we can add exercises. For example, if we want to add exercises for chest, these are the exercises available in our database. We can use them from here. If something is not available, we can always add a manual row with the details we want to include. For example, if we have already added 7 exercises and want to add something not in the database, we just add a manual row and enter triceps dips. We want to add it in later. Okay, we have added it, but yes, something like that. It was not there, we can upload an image, and this will be reflected in the client's app. Now, this plan is only created for Monday and Thursday. For other days, we can keep creating new plans. We always have the breadcrumbs to go anywhere. So, if we are on a workout plan, we can go back to the workout plans or the client tabs. Similarly, we can handle all of our clients. Remember, to create diet and workout plans, we don't need a subscription. But for the sessions, which is our last menu item, we need a subscription from a client. So let's come to the sessions. All of the sessions whether booked by the client or by us, will appear here. We have three tabs here: all, upcoming, and past. These will show all of our sessions, both upcoming and past currently. Sessions can be booked from both sites, the coach app and the client app. So if we need to book a session for a client, we can just go to book sessions, select the client. The client needs to have an active subscription, and we are talking about the subscription we just created in the plan. Once the client buys the subscription, we or the client can book the session. Book the sessions, and this will be reflected in both apps. Whether the session is online or offline, our application allows you to book both types. If it is an online session, the app will display the available slot along with the meeting link. For in person sessions, the app will ask for the address. This could be at the gym, your home, or your client's location. This depends on your business needs. This is the Coach app. Most features are straightforward. We will be creating videos for the client app which you can share with your clients. If you encounter any issues or have any difficulties, you can always reach out to support@.in or use our WhatsApp channel. We are always here to support and help you. Thank you for your time.